Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing super well. I saw today that somebody wrote a comment in one of my previous videos just asking if I could do a reading about messages from spirit guides and from ancestors, right? So I thought I would do that because I do actually have some extra time today on my hands, so I thought, why not do something like that, okay? Let's see what comes through. And today we're going to have three piles. So pile number one will be this amethyst cluster, okay? And pile number two will be this rose quartz shell. And pile number three will be this selenite heart, okay? And I'm going to actually choose different decks to do this reading. Let's see, pile one, yes, pile one, I'm going to take a few extra cards, just like a card from each pile, to see what comes through. Messages from your spirit guides and from your ancestors. Messages from your spirit guides and from your ancestors. Pile one. Pile two, I will use a different deck. I'm going to use this deck. Let's see what messages you have from your spirit guides and from your ancestors. This is for pile two. Pile two. And pile three, I want to use actually a very different deck. I haven't used it on my channel before, but this is actually one of my favorite decks, okay, to use. Messages from your spirit guides and from your ancestors for pile three. Oh, pile three wants two cards, okay. I'll take that, no problem. And you can pause the video if you need more time just to decide which pile you want to go for. You can choose more than one pile, you can choose two, that's absolutely fine as well. Or if you want to listen to the entire reading, that's absolutely fine as well. As I always say on my channel, there might be messages in all piles for you, and that's absolutely fine as well, okay? So, like I said, if you need more time to pause, to choose, you can pause the video. Take a few extra seconds or minutes to decide, and we will go for pile number one whenever you're ready. I'm just going to put these to one side. And let's see, who do we have here for pile number one? Messages from your spirit guides and from your ancestors. Who do we have here? Pile number one. The Ace of Cups, okay. I already sense an energy here, but I want to confirm with a few extra cards. Let's see. Messages from your ancestors and from your spirit guides. Yeah, definitely here I sense an ancestor. Someone from your ancestral lineage. It could be from your mother's side, but it doesn't have to be, but definitely a female figure, okay? It could be, for some, it could be your mother, like your father's mother, or it could even be more distant. Maybe you haven't even heard of this person before, but they were very passionate about their life. Rule breaker, I'm hearing for someone. So someone that in their time, and if you watched my previous video, my previous reading, I did a candle wax reading, and one of the messages was that an ancestor that was coming through, but it was a bit of a different energy. That was like very forward thinking for their time, okay? Maybe it's related here, but I'm sensing here a feminine energy, so it's a bit different. But the two, they could be, it could even be a couple here for some, okay? If you watched my other reading and you're watching this one and you picked this pile, it could be like, it could be a couple here wanting to send you messages, okay? That's only going to be for a few. But for most, it's going to be someone who, a female figure who was very passionate, who was very, maybe you know that this person didn't abide by the rules of their time. They didn't, there was a sense of non-conformity within this person, and even with the person that they surrounded themselves with, okay? I'm getting here for someone that this person from your lineage, they could even have escaped a situation, escaped some kind of forceful situation that was on them. Maybe that for some they even escaped like an arranged marriage. But there was something here of non-conformity, of really being the change that they wanted to see in the world, the change that they envisioned. They lived up to it, okay? And they weren't afraid. Very courageous person, very brave, but very passionate. And because we have cups and wands here, this person was very, they weren't afraid to wear their heart on their sleeve. So if you know of somebody like this in your lineage, like close by, like a grandmother or a great grandmother that maybe you heard of, something like that, it could be for you, this message. For others, it's going to be more distant and you haven't actually heard of this person, but this person, they're in, distantly, they're in your family tree, okay? For someone here, sunflowers could be significant. Just take it as an extra sign. Let's see what messages this this ancestor wants to bring through to you. Let's see. Pile number 1. What messages do you have for my pile number 1? Pile number 1. This is for pile number 1. Okay, you have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and you have the Star. Okay. The 5 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Star. Someone here, you could have felt like you, maybe someone took credit for your work. This is going to be so randomly specific. I'm actually just going to cover this card just for like, just for safety. You never know. Yeah, you could have gone through a situation. This is not going to be for everyone. Where you either felt rejected or someone stole credit for your work, or maybe you were in a situation recently. I'm getting multiple messages here at the same time because for everyone it's going to be different. You could have been in a situation where you had the chance to communicate something with somebody, okay? And somebody else kind of intervened. They kind of like stole your light in a way. But you're going to have the chance to regain this light. You're going to have the chance to regain everything that this person took from you, or this situation took from you. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a person. It could just be a situation. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. For some, yes, another person intervened. They stole your spotlight, they stole your ideas, they stole credit for your work. They even maybe, when it was your time to shine, they basically took your place, is what I'm getting. This is going to be so specific, okay? And for others, you were waiting for communication from somebody at a distance, and this person never actually reached out. That's another message that I'm getting here. I don't know why I'm just getting so many multiple messages at the same time. What about this situation? For those of you who you had like credit from your work, and listen, I have the devil here at the bottom of the deck, and yeah, it could have been the case where somebody actually acted towards you with bad intentions, okay? But let's see, what about this situation? I sense that for those of you that you had credit for your work stolen, or it was meant to be your moment, but somebody else took your moment and made it theirs, okay? This is the message that I'm getting. For those of you, I feel like you're going to have the chance to speak your truth, and people will see that the other person that did this to you, they'll basically see the truth about this person, okay? Because there's something here coming to light, and it's fast paced. But let's see. Yes, there's some clarity here about a person coming through. Yeah. Okay. There's an oddly specific message that comes through that maybe you're connecting to an individual, okay? A certain King of Cups. It doesn't even have to be a man. It could be a woman, any gender. This is not gender specific, okay? And somebody else got in the way. Maybe even this person had to choose between you and another individual, and they chose the other person, okay? Because this person, I'm sensing just a sense of like an energy of manipulation coming from this other person that you were dealing with, that stole your place or stole your moment. Something here of like, yeah, a moment being stolen, and you having to stand your ground here. You having to stand your ground, and even like this desire to prove yourself. If you've been going through this and you've been wanting to prove yourself in a certain situation, the message that comes through is that you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to prove yourself, because this person, they know. They know your worth. They didn't choose you because of themselves, like their frequency. It was just not meant to be, okay? No matter how much you wanted this, no matter how much you had expectations, it simply wasn't meant to be. At this specific moment in time, at least, okay? For some, yes, it's not meant to be at all. For others, it's just not meant to be at this moment. But I'm sensing here something about someone being manipulative, someone wanting to be the center of attention, somebody wanting to be in your place here, okay? If this resonates, by the way, at all, please let me know in the comments. I do read every single comments from you guys, so it's always nice to hear what you think and what you feel about this, and if it resonates at all. Let's see. What did I say? Yes, the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of manipulation, deceit. This other person that maybe stole your place in a certain situation. They could be just like by nature very manipulative, a liar. They could have been lies involved in this situation, by the way. This person, this certain King of Cups, whoever you've been dealing with, if this is your case for pile 1, because again I'm getting multiple storylines here, they will find out the truth about this person, okay? It's literally only a matter of time, because we have the star here. The star represents hope. It represents things coming to light, things coming to the surface, like in a sense of being revealed, hope, right? This person, they're going to realize what this person has been doing. They're going to find out about some lies, some manipulations. If they haven't lied, if they haven't done anything of that sense, they're just going to see what kind of manipulator. You're going to be in a certain situation, okay? This is what I'm predicting for you, pile 1. You're going to be in a situation where this person is going to see this other person's true colors, okay? Whether they're going to come back to you or not and want a second chance with you and realize that they chose wrong, that is another question, okay? We're not looking at that right now. We're just looking at, and you don't even have to take this person back, okay, if they do come back. I wouldn't, by the way, but each to their own, right? But I think that if they chose someone else over you, then I think there's better for you out there. But what I'm getting here with this reading is that their truth is going to be revealed, okay? I want to get some more cards about this energy here. What's going on? Let me shuffle again. Pile number 1. Ooh. As I was shuffling before, I did get the 4 of Wands, and we also have the Justice card. Yes, what did I say? Things are going to be revealed. This person's going to realize who this person here who has been scheming against you. For some, you could even feel like this person, since you've met them, they have like a certain thing where they just keep coming after you, after what you have, after what you want. This is just going to be so specific, but listen, what's ahead of you is the 4 of Wands, okay? You're going to be stable in the sense of not just like physical, material stability, no, stable within yourself because you know who you are, okay? This is what I'm getting here. For some here, you could even be a Libra. You could be dealing with like a water sign, air sign. I'm also getting here because we do have quite a few swords. This is a message that your ancestor is bringing to you, okay? There's a truth that's going to be revealed about another person in your energy that did you wrong with regards to another person or a project of yours or something that you really wanted here. Okay, and this truth is coming to light. You will know better who this person is. You will know better what happened here, what kind of situation. I just tried to give you a few examples of the situations that were coming through. But ultimately, the truth will be revealed. And you're going to have your chance to shine in whatever area it is, okay? If it's with regards to a person that will see the true colors of someone else and what they missed out on an opportunity with you, or with just a situation in general where it was meant to be you in the spotlight and this person took your place, but not for long, okay? Not for long. This is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this helped and I hope it resonated with you somehow. Please let me know also in the comment section if this did happen to resonate with you at all. And I will see you guys next time. And And let's go for pile number 2. Hello pile 2, whoever chose this rose quartz shell and this card. Let's see who's wanting to bring you a message today, your spirit guides or your ancestors. Let's see. 9 of Cups. I'm sensing an energy here, but I'm going to get a few more cards just to confirm. Let's see what comes out. This is for pile number 2. Who wants to communicate today? Definitely communication. Definitely communication. Here it's one of your spirit guides. Maybe you work closely with a specific guide or entity even, I'm getting, or maybe it's just your angel, like your angel guides, your protective angel. There's something here about your guides. It's not an ancestral energy, a person who walked on this earth, okay? This is more spiritual, in the spiritual realm. They definitely want to bring you a message. I'm getting a few messages already, but I want to just confirm with a few extra cards before I say anything. Just because I'm getting many things at the same time. Let's see. Pile number 2. So you have the Tower. You have the Ace of Wands. And you have the Hermit. Okay. And you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There could have been a moment here in time for you. There could have been a moment here in time where something happened here all of a sudden that brought you into a time in your life where you had to retreat, okay? Maybe you were working creatively on some kind of passion of yours. Maybe it was something that you were creating. It could be creating in the sense of work, of a hobby. For someone here, I'm even getting an online hobby. It could be even creating here in the sense of a relationship, a family. Something here that you were working creatively in the past, okay? Here I'm sensing past energy. And something happened here. All of a sudden, something happened unexpectedly that put a halt to this. If you were working creatively on like a passion of yours, whatever this passion was, there could have been some kind of interference, like third-party interference. And I don't mean third-party in the sense of third-party relationships, not that kind. It could be in the sense where maybe you were in a relationship with someone and you found out that this person had somebody else. Maybe they had a third party here, you found out, and this left you feeling quite alone. It could be that, yes. But I'm sensing here for the majority, no, that's not the case. For the majority here, it's something here that you were pursuing creatively in the sense of this was your creation. Maybe you were creating something here with your hands, with your mind, with your voice, with your heart here. And this event happened that made you go into the hermit mode and not produce what you were producing, not
work on what you were working, not birth the ideas that you were birthing. This is just going to be for a few, okay? But let's get another, like a few more cards, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So I sense that this here was some kind of creative endeavor of yours, like artistic creation even. Maybe you have like a podcast, maybe you have like a YouTube channel even as well. Maybe you have a blog or a vlog or an Instagram page. Something here came to a halt, okay? Something here you had to press pause on a situation and go within yourself and retreat, okay? Let's see more about this situation. What about this situation? If it's resonating, please let me know in the comments below. I do read every single one of your comments, by the way. It just helps me know if I should continue doing this or if I should just quit, you know. But let's see what's happening for pile number 2. The Sun. If this was something that you were creating in the past, and you stopped creating it, you're going to have the chance to work on this again, okay? 100%. You're going to have the very fiery passion. For someone here, you could be a Leo, or you could have Leo placements or fire sign in general. I'm also getting very, very prominently for this reading, okay? I feel like deep down you're a very passionate person. You're very not afraid to like put your ideas out there, but something could have happened here that maybe brought like your creativity to a halt, but you're going to regain this, okay? That's the message that's coming through from your guides. What else? You have the Queen of Cups and you have the Strength. Yes, definitely you could be a Leo or a fire sign here. For someone here, I'm getting also Sagittarius moon. I don't know who that's for. Queen of Cups. Whatever stopped here, whatever came to a pause, even it could just be like your own self, like your own spiritual journey, your own journey in general. It doesn't even have to be spiritual. Like maybe something happened here. Maybe you had children and you just went into this phase where you became like this stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, and you didn't really go out much, you didn't really get to see your friends, you didn't get to know more people. I see you basically changing this around. Like it's gonna be like a whole 360 change here, okay? So because you have the Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength card, I see you being more outgoing. I see you really putting yourself out there in the situation. For someone here, you could even be connecting to an individual, connecting to a person that's going to basically be the perfect match even for a relationship here. If this is, by the way, because of a relationship, because it could be, I'm definitely getting that for some. If a relationship ended here and you became single for quite some time, I see you meeting the right person soon. It's going to be a very passionate, intense connection here with the Sun and the Strength card. I see you really, like, you're going to be planning multiple dates and even planning to go on trips together, journeys and vacations and that kind of thing. You're going to have a lot of intimacy as well. Okay, if that is your case and you're connecting to a certain person, you could be already connecting with them, or you could be connecting with them in the near future. I'm hearing up to 7 months, okay? 7 to 8. But you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled here, pile number 2. Let me just get a few extra cards for you. see if there's any more messages from your spirit guides, from your angel guides. This is for pile number 2. Please, any more messages? Okay, and the whole deck was in reverse. I don't want to read reversals here. So you have the 9 of Swords. Let's see what else. You have the Hanged Man. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I absolutely love this pile number 2. Do you know why? Because this is literally telling me a story here. This is telling me about something here that didn't work out, and maybe you had like a lot of, maybe you still do to this day. You have like a lot of anxiety. Oh, will I ever be able to do this again? Enter a relationship again, restart whatever I was doing, my work, my anything here that you were doing, you were working on, you were creating here, okay? That came to this halt, stopped. Literally, it was a pause moment in your life. But guess what? You have a brand new offer coming through, pile number 2, with the Page of Pentacles here. You could even be getting like specific communication from people, like people wanting to communicate with you. If you are single, yeah, I definitely see you putting yourself out there, dating in the near future. If this is about like a creative endeavor of yours, like a hobby, or even like something specific, like maybe you work with something creative. I see you having a brand new opportunity here to reconnect with this side of yourself that you haven't seen maybe in a very long time, okay? And even it could even be in the form of somebody reaching out to you. Could be somebody younger than you, by the way, doesn't have to be, but someone who just has a youthful energy about them in general. And they're coming to offer you a connection that's going to lead to you, like, it doesn't have to be you partnering up with this person necessarily, but they're going to open something in your mind, in your heart, that's going to make you want to come to this level. The Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength card. Combined, I think this is just such a beautiful energy because you have so much passion within yourself, and maybe you have even forgotten that you have this within you. Maybe people don't see you like that anymore. Maybe even yourself, you don't see yourself like that anymore, but it doesn't mean that it's not inside you. You just have to get to that moment where it clicks, right? It clicks and you realize what you're meant to do. All the steps in front of you are just going to be laid out, like one by one. What you're meant to do next, where you're meant to go. It's just going to be so crystal clear, is what I'm hearing, that you're not going to have any doubts anymore, and you're going to be able to work on this, okay? So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this helped somehow, and I hope it resonated with you as well. Please let me know in the comment section if this did resonate with you. And I'm going to go for pile number 3. Hello, pile 3, whoever chose this selenite heart. Let's see what messages you have. Today we're looking at spirit guides and ancestor messages for you, okay? Let's see who we have here first. We have 2 cards for your pile. Okay, you have the Empress and you have the Page of Swords. Yes, ancestor energy here. Strong ancestor energy wanting to communicate with you. I love this energy, okay? Definitely an ancestor. Definitely someone here from your lineage, from your past, from your mother's side. I'm hearing in their lifetime they could have been a very intelligent person, very nurturing. Maybe they had many children. For some here, do you know what I'm hearing? It's a very specific message. They could have had a few children that passed away. Like their life wasn't exactly easy, okay? They had like a very abundant life, but their life wasn't easy to them. They went through many hardships. Even if they had like a good financial situation, maybe they had like, they suffered from certain like physical illnesses, or even like I'm getting here for somebody, this person could have even died through childbirth. Here I'm sensing very feminine energy, by the way, okay? So it's not going to resonate with everybody, but if you know about a certain person like this, like close in your lineage, like maybe your grandmother, great-grandmother, this could be for you. For others, it's going to be more distant. It's going to be several generations back. But yes, they could have passed away during childbirth. They could have something here about children, many children. Interesting. Let's see what comes through from this this ancestor of yours. Pile number 3. What messages come through for you? What messages do we have for pile number 3? This is for pile number 3. Okay, you have the Tower. You have the 7 of Wands, and you have, okay, the 3 of Wands. We had the Tower in pile number 2 as well. Do you know what? Pile number 3, there's something here that I sense that you're afraid of doing. There's something here that I sense that you're afraid of giving it a shot, giving it a go, experimenting, trying. Something here that you've been resisting. And it could be in the form of anything here, okay? You could be resisting, yeah, because we have the wall. It could literally be the form of anything. Anything in your life. You will know better than me what this is about. But there's an energy here of resistance. It could be resistance, definitely resistance to change. Is something that's going to change your life in some way. Maybe you're afraid to give a certain relationship a chance. Maybe you're afraid of exploring like the dark side of yourself. For others here, you could be just afraid of a certain change in your life that you feel is going to change your life so much that you're unsure if that change is good for you or not. If this is resonating with you, let's see, is this change good for you? What about this change? That's what I want to ask here. Pile number 3, what is this change about? Is it beneficial for you? Yeah, it's definitely beneficial for you. It's beneficial for you even on a spiritual level, because even like if it's physical, if it's on a physical level and this change brings, let's say you're changing jobs, let's say you're changing, going to a different, completely different career path, or you're moving to a completely different city or different country, and you're going to encounter like so many changes, right? You're going to work with different people. You're going to have a completely different routine. You're going to wake up and have a completely different lifestyle. Maybe you're going to interact with people from a completely different culture, speak a different language. You're going to have to even learn this language, okay? But ultimately, it's going to bring your own growth, okay? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is all about like working on something. Whatever this change is about, it's about your evolution. And yes, it could be spiritual evolution as well, okay? Maybe you're just going to, do you know what I hear? Maybe you're going to move to a certain place where it's a completely different religion that's predominant, okay? And you're going to come in contact with that culture, come in contact with that religion, and that's going to bring within you a certain passion. It's exactly where you're meant to be, but it's going to require certain adjustments, certain changes. Let's see what else for you, Pile B. You're very interesting, Pile, by the way. I love this deck. This is actually one of my favorite decks of all times. I've had it for years and years and years, and every time I use this, like I feel like the messages are quite straightforward in a way. You have the Devil, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, definitely here for some you could be resisting a relationship, okay? With the Devil, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, you could be resisting a relationship that maybe you feel like the pull is too strong. Maybe it's very passionate since the beginning, okay? Maybe there's just something that you can't even explain about this connection, that you feel like it's intense, right? In a sense here, if this is about a connection, you could be representing the Queen of Swords here, and the other person would be representing the King of Cups. It doesn't matter which gender. If you're a man or if you're a woman, it can be any way here, okay? But I'm sensing that you would be the Queen of Swords here, because it's like you're cutting off this other person that has something here to offer to you. Something here that's going to change your life, but it's going to change your life here for the better, okay? Remember that we had here the Eight of Pentacles, right? So it's suggesting here a change, but it's a change that's going to bring you to the place where you need to go, the place where you need to be. And if this isn't about a connection, if it's just like a different kind of change here, I definitely feel like you're scared of something not working out, scared of this not bringing you to where you want to be in life. You're scared that this is going to be the wrong decision. What is the advice here for you? Pile number 3. I want to get a few cards here as an advice. What messages do you have as an advice from your ancestor here? Pile number 3. This is for pile number 3. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, okay. And 7 of Pentacles. The more that you're in this energy of should I or should I not, the more this opportunity passes you by. And it is an opportunity, okay? It's not, maybe you don't see that it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity that's even going to bring you like financial abundance here somehow, even if it's not even related to financial matters, career matters, even if it's just about a relationship or changing cities, changing countries. You're going to have an opportunity in this place to build financially and to become financially stable. You're going to be like have the chance to plant some seeds here and watch them grow. For some here, yes, you could even be relocating somewhere, and you could be creating a new family, like a new lineage, like mixing your blood with a different culture, and that's what it's meant to be, okay? Because you're going to meet another person at this place. You're going to have like children, like descendants from you, and it's like you're meant, like your lineage is meant to mix with, I don't know if this is even making sense, okay? I'm just channeling right now with these cards, but this is what's coming to me. For some, yes, you're meant to move to a different location so that you can plant some seeds there. And these seeds, yeah, they could be financial, they could be work, they could be in the form of a relationship and a future family. For others, it's not even relocating to a city or a country, it's relocating to something that makes sense to you. Relocating, because we have here this question mark. You could be questioning what makes sense in your life, what makes sense to keep in your life, and what makes sense to get rid of in your life. And the advice here is work on that, whatever it is, even if you're scared, even if it doesn't fully make sense to you right now, but in your heart you feel that pull towards that certain place or thing or career or person. Work on it. Work on it. At least try to work on it and see what the outcome is, okay? Yes. Look at that. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Six of Pentacles here. I see you charging forward to something here that's going to give you the balance that you've been searching. Maybe your whole life you've been searching for something. Whatever it is, we're all searching for things in our lives, right? We're all searching for not even perfection, but what fits in our life, what is a good fit for us, okay? Whatever this may be, it could be a relationship, it could be a home, even if the home is just you by yourself, and that's absolutely fine as well. It could be a career, like the right career path, something that's fulfilling to you, something that makes sense, something that maybe you, when you wake up every day, you don't feel like, oh, it's such a chore, it's such a burden for me to get up every morning and get ready to do something that I hate. No, that's not what you want. You want something that's fulfilling, right? Something that, yes, it's going to bring you financial abundance and stability and independence, but it's something that you want to do. You want to charge forward to it passionately. And I see you doing that, pile number 3. You just need to sort out your fears here, okay? Because I sense here a lot of like fears, doubts, should I not? 2 of Pentacles, like we have a few cards here that are like, it's like you're being like trapped in your bubble in a way, okay? I want to get out, we'll just maybe a few more cards. Please also let me know, by the way, if this is making sense for you at all. It just lets me know if I should continue these kind of videos, if I should just give up, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's something here about a balance. And you see, look at this. You have here on the scales, right? You have a heart and you have a feather. This is literally symbolizing your heart and your mind, like your feelings and your thoughts. So maybe you feel passionately drawn towards something, but in your mind you have all these doubts. Will it work out? Should I do this? But you know what I see? You see this eye, and you see how she's like so like illuminated. You're going to get some clarification about this. Specific message for some. If you feel drawn to this, light up a candle, white candle, look at the flame, meditate upon that flame, and ask your ancestor here, the ancestor that's giving you this message, ask them, connect with them, ask for a sign, okay? I'm hearing up to 7 weeks you're going to get this sign. 7 days to 7 weeks, okay? Whatever it means to you, pile 3. This is what I have for you. I hope this resonated with you, and please like the video, comment down below if it did resonate with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.